Hello, in this video I'm going to talk about how sometimes overcoming the fear of driving can be a lot quicker and simpler than you might think. I work with people all over the world to help them get rid of their driving anxiety, and yes, sometimes I use things like hypnosis and going back into people's past, revisiting a childhood and finding some kind of memory or trauma that's causing the issue. And that very often does work, but there are times when you simply don't need to do that. And I'm going to give you two great examples now of when I've worked with clients who have come to me expecting to have some massive revelation from the past, where it was actually just a case of realising they were doing something wrong, and simply by changing that one thing, it's changed everything. Now, I'd like to say before I give you these examples, it isn't quite as simple as I'm making it sound. This won't work if you just think of it yourself and think, well, I could stop doing that and it will change it. You need to understand how people think and the way the mind works. That's why I can do this when just doing it on your own wouldn't work. But let me give you two examples of when I've worked with clients and the solution has been so simple, they've just been gobsmacked, like, what? That was it? That's all it was? The first example is when I recently worked with a client who had a problem where they couldn't drive over 50 miles an hour. Every time they went above 50, they just became scared and panicked and they felt really nervous and like they were going to die. The reason they were having that problem was, do you know what they were doing? Whenever they got over 50 miles an hour, they were closing their eyes. And they were driving down the road at 70 miles an hour with their eyes closed. No wonder you're starting to panic. Anyone would panic driving at high speed with their eyes shut. Now, I am making it sound a bit more simple than it actually was. It isn't that easy to find out that was the reason why. But all they were doing is they were panicking and sweating and having all these problems because they were closing their eyes when they went over 50. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? There was no deep, dark secret from the past. There was no childhood trauma. There was no need to use hypnosis. It was common sense. They just need to keep their eyes open. Sometimes the reason for driving anxiety can be so simple, and I'd say probably most of the time, even when you do hypnosis and even when you go back and find the reason, it's nearly always something that's so blatantly obvious, it was staring you in the face. But if you've ever heard the saying, I couldn't see the wood for the trees, that's highly appropriate for therapy work. Let me give you another example of somebody I worked with many years ago now who had a problem. Every time this person drove at high speed, like 60, 70 miles an hour on the motorway or whatever, they were having a lot of problems with people who were giving them road rage. They said, everyone keeps blasting the horn at me and everyone keeps shouting at me and swearing at me and I can't understand what I'm doing wrong. When we talked through what they were actually doing, do you know what they were doing? Bear in mind this is in the UK. This might not make sense to people abroad who are thinking, well, so what? In the UK we drive on the left. So when you're on the motorway, what you might call a highway, a freeway, we drive on the left. You overtake, to you will be this way around my hands. You drive as far left as you can, you overtake, and you return left. This person didn't know that, and they were passing people on the left and the right, even using the hard shoulder to pass people. So they were coming up behind a lorry here, and they were cutting down the hard shoulder and cutting in front of them, then cutting over to lane 2, cutting back to lane 1, going on the hard shoulder, and they were just zigzagging down the motorway like this, overtaking everyone. I wonder why everyone was getting so mad with them, and I wonder why they were having so much stress. Now, I know those two examples can sound silly, and you might think, well, it's nothing to do with that. That's what they thought. But very often, the cause of your driving anxiety is not always something from the past. And yes, in other videos I've said that you can't always fix this with a driving instructor. It's true. I was a driving instructor for over 20 years. I know this. Driving instructors can't fix things like this because although those reasons might sound obvious to find, they're not easy to find. That's the thing. It might be something that sounds so silly, but just finding that reason isn't always obvious. Think of a problem you've had in your life, and how many times has the answer been so obvious, but you couldn't think of it, because if it was, you wouldn't have the problem. So yes, there are many times when you do need hypnosis and therapy work, and you need things like NLP and all these other things that we do. But very often, the answer can be quite simple and logical and quite down to earth. So check out these other videos on the screen now for more help with overcoming the fear of driving. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you again soon for more videos.